Cool. All right, King's Quest 3. So, King's Quest, very interesting series. I've played all of them, all the originals, and beat all the originals. There are 8, like, official games. And we are playing the 3rd game. We have recently played the 1st and 2nd games. Oh, man. The game follows King Graham and his family. So, recently we've been cursed. By the Father is the name that is given. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Yeah, so this is King's Quest 3. This is the VGA remake from AGD Interactive. AGD Interactive is the shit. They've redone a handful of the old point-and-click adventure games from Sierra. King's Quest, Quest for Glory, a couple others. And I just found these guys. So this is my first time playing this version, actually. They had King's Quest, you know, the first couple King's Quest games actually got re-released with like different graphical updates. And I'm a pretty big fan of the Sierra games. So I'm really not feeling Red Dead Redemption 2 a whole lot right now. Fallout 76 I'm really digging a lot, but I really kind of feel like I want to try something else. Tonight I played about 4 hours on Fallout earlier. I'm on call, so I don't have like a bedtime per se right now. So, I mean, really, kind of the plan is just to do whatever I feel like. If I feel like playing, you know, this game or that game or whatever. I don't want to get too excited because now I am, like, maybe officially playing, like, 4 games. With it being Red Dead Redemption 2, Fallout 76, Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Lounge Lizards Reloaded, and King's Quest 3 to Heir is Human. So, I don't want to get too far. Like, the problem with Leisure Suit Larry 1, the Reloaded, is that while it is pretty cool, Leisure Suit Larry wasn't exactly my most favorite of the King's Quest, or excuse me, of the Sierra titles. But, you know, I really wanted to see what Al Lowe did with reloading the game. So, that's really the biggest reason why I wanted to do the Leisure Suit Larry. You know, I don't even know if I'll end up going through all the Leisure Suit Larry games. You know I'm going to do the Eco Quest games, King's Quest, Space Quest, Police Quest, Quest for Glory. I'm going to do all those for sure. That's like my new plan. Is while I have beaten all of them, I would actually like to get them on stream, you know. So, basically what we're seeing here is that King Graham's son has been taken by the father, who cursed King Graham, the King of Daventry. So we can see here that that the father has brought King Graham's son to this building, you know, to this house on top of a mountain. So what's really neat is that
Gwydion. Gwydion.
This is ridiculous, like how good the graphics are compared to what they were. These are games from the 80s. From the 80s. These games are 30 years old. Now the AGD Interactive, this is one of their newer releases, so I would guess it's probably been in the last 5 years or so that AGD Interactive has done this. I don't know exactly when they did it, but this is just too cool to go back and re-release these games. So we have somebody in a cave that wants us to go talk to him. Now there's a web there. We don't have anybody in that cave, so this is Mananan.
Gwydion, what are you doing, boy?
This guy's a piece of shit.
I was just looking.
Wizard.
How dare you take leave of your duties? Resume your chores immediately.
Yes, Mananin. Master.
Had your parents survived your wretched infancy, the sight of your sloth alone would have killed them.
They would not have been proud of me.
No, but fate has favored you. Few orphaned youths can know such fortune. You are lucky to be here to serve me.
Excuse me.
Very lucky.
Indeed. Now get to work.
We've got Dorian D up in the background over here playing Chrono Cross. I raided him earlier with, I actually had a couple raids from Baron Kitrabozilla and Camping Carl 319 and Glider with a Gun.
Such
we
is
ended
the
up having
story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Mananan into the house.
Let's count like 10 seconds. And let's see if the timer's gone up at all. Okay, the timer did not go up. So as long as the arrow is up top, our timer is not there. Now, this game has a couple mechanics that revolve, or a few instances that revolve around a timer. So, you know, I'm going to be saving a lot to make sure that I don't really fuck myself up too much. King's Quest 3 is holds a place very near and dear to my heart. Okay, I got my black hat on. I was going to say, I got a black hoodie and a red hat, just like Dorian does. But I think I was wearing my red hat earlier. Anyways, King's Quest 3, my cousin... my cousin had this game, or my grandpa had this game, and I remember my cousins playing it for like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I remember we'd go over there and we'd try and run around and try and figure out how to play King's Quest 3. It's, you know, I don't remember that much of it. I don't remember that we ever beat it. I can only recall watching, you know, a few minutes of it here and there. It wasn't my game, you know, they would bring it over on their floppy disks or whatever and play it, but this game is... It's really neat, and it really, really, really means a lot to me that AGD Interactive has gone back and redone it. So.
The old wizard.
My office needs dusting. Attend to it now.
So I don't know. Okay, we don't have the duster, so we should be able to. Oh man, in your inventory we have. There's the
It's
duster.
your
There we go. So let's grab the feather duster here. Yeah, we're basically this asshat slave. Okay, so we're gonna walk out of here now. And I will be using a guide, just to really make sure that I'm not getting too screwed up here. Let's see here.
A tin cup has been left on the table. Manannan was not pleased to be served blackroot juice in anything other than his chalice heirloom. The perfect servant, aren't you? A leftover piece of mutton. You take the mutton chop and carry it with you. You can't... A loaf of bread, fresh. You take the loaf of bread, an apple and some grapes. You take the fruit and carry it with you. Your trusty knife. You take the carving. This is your wooden serving. You take the wooden spoon. The fireplace is not used during the summer. This is the kitchen of the wizard's house. Other than your own bedchamber, this is the only place in the house that you feel you can call your own. The wizard rarely enters the kitchen. On cold days, the fireplace is a cozy place to sit. Your mixing bowl. You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and take it with you. There are drying herbs and spices hanging here. The kitchen shelf holds many ingredients and implements for cooking.
So
There are various bottles and bowls on the shelf.
The whole thing is here is that, you know, Manannan will leave and go on like these little, you know, errands and shit. And we have to make sure that we're not carrying things we're not supposed to be carrying. And we're only like really kind of supposed to be, you know, in certain areas of the house doing certain things. So the whole thing is like you got to kind of have like your, not just be like farting around, you know. And obviously you learn this through like trial and error or whatever. I'm not going to sit here and fucking memorize this game. I played it when I was a kid. I played it a couple years ago. Now I'm just going to play it again. I'm using the walkthrough. You know, I'll probably do some funny deaths here and there. We're not speed running. I'm not claiming anything. You know, we're just trying to enjoy the storyline and go through and check out the game and experience the game. You know, so we got a kitty.
This is Manannan's detestable pet.
So what we want to do, though, is we want to get upstairs when he leaves. That way, we're, like, as ready as we can be, you know. Okay, so we found our room, right?
The wizard gives you an evil glare.
See? So he's always watching us, trying to see what the fuck we're doing. Here's his bedroom. We're not really supposed to be up in there, whatever, but we'll go upstairs, so. Okay, so Kitty killed a fly. We can actually crank the game speed up a little bit. I'm okay with that. Wait for D-Bag to leave. That's basically what we're waiting for right now. So we've already looked
well-polished
through.
brass telescope is used by Manannan to keep tabs on the citizens of Ludor.
So we can look through this.
You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You could even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows of all activities in Ludor. The wizard's glare makes you suddenly feel...
I have decided to...
Okay, so he's peacing out.
You pick up...
So now we're gonna go... Peace out, biatch. So he just peaced out, right? So now we gotta get moving. We got to get moving. So we're gonna go in here.
There's a small...
I think we have to...
You take the...
We need to get the wizard's hand mirror.
There is nothing of in...
Oh wait, you have to close the drawer so he doesn't know we were in here fucking with stuff. Okay, and now we have...
A blue bottle labeled with a V, given local topog... Ah, the wizard... Mmm, chocolate... Ah, the... It's a bottle of rose petal essence.
Okay, so
it's
that's...
a bottle... You've
we
never...
need the rose petal essence. Close that fucking drawer. Okay, so then... Open the wardrobe.
You don't look... You search behind the... You're startled to discover an ancient parchment scroll. It's...
Okay. We're gonna have to close everything up, you know, because otherwise he gets pissed. Okay, and we're gonna search...
You search the pockets of the black cloak.
You're going all the way down. I'm going into the office.
So many books line the bookshelf, you wonder when Manannan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to the philosophies of Socrates. Carefully examining the bookshelf, you notice something unusual about one of the volumes. Only the spines are apparent, and they seem to be stuck together.
Okay, so we know... Now we know that. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go feed some chickens.
The hatch is home for the hens, and where...
Wait a second, hold on here.
The chicken died. The chick... Where would... You are not... Where... You are... The chicken... The... That... You pick up the chicken. You gently pluck a feather from the chicken and gently set it back on the ground.
We lost a few seconds there, but I think we're gonna be alright. Now, what was really funny about this game that I remember back in the day was you could fall off this mountain so damn easily. It was so easy to do.
Watch your step.
It was such a pain in the ass. But yeah. Okay, so let's restore. Okay. So now we're gonna put this food.
You can't.
Oh, it puts it on the ledge. That's right. Dang, fool.
It's an...
Okay, so let's It says walk further down the path, careful not to fall off. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, don't fall. It was so easy to fall off in the original games. Even like right here, you could still fall off. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alright.
Scram! Hurry along there, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Mama, my button's not done up!
Button? Haven't you taught him anything, Mildred?
It's a bit difficult for him, George.
Just right. So you take it with you.
Fucking stealing up these bears' porridge. Okay, and...
A dresser. You closely examine. There is a little silver, a small. You pick up. There is. What a beautiful garden, you think. The residents must take great care of it. Dew has formed on the petals from the night before.
That's not a thimble. There we go.
The little thimble,
There we go.
holding the silver thimble beneath a dew-filled flower. You gently tip the flower so its dew runs into the thimble. You move from flower to flower, repeating the process until your thimble is brimming with dew. You take a handful of fertile soil from the garden. You scoop up a small. These two are certainly. You pick and poke.
I do remember
The
that.
seagull feasts on its latest lunch.
Pescado. Oh man. Okay.
The store sits.
General store and a tavern.
Good day to you, young man. What can I do for you?
Oops.
The store provides supplies enough to meet the needs of the village. A friendly storekeeper bustles busily behind the counter. A content, hairy dog sits on the floor of the store. Its name tag reads, Hank.
Alright, cool. So
You pat the hairy dog and are rewarded with a handful of malted hair.
I've got some dusting to do. Let me know if you need anything.
The mistletoe. You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig. The door is boarded up. There's a note pinned up beside it. The note says, due to a decline in literate members, this library is closed indefinitely. Boxes have... Despite the fact that the window is ajar, it will not open wide enough. You slide the knife's thin blade through the gap and easily flip the latch.
here. We in the library. We in the library. It's a library.
This book has been left more recent.
The last 20 years.
The book from the library looks... The rest of the...
Climb down. What's up? What's up, Creek? It's a creek. Let's see here.
Wet mud line.
Wet mud.
You kneel and scoop some of the mud onto the wooden spoon.
Now we got that mud, baby. Look at that seawater.
You scoop up a cupful of ocean water. The magic maps. You pull. You feel a strange pulling sensation. It's You drop to your hands and knees.
Okay, we should be safe now. Just out of curiosity, I wonder how long he'll stay gone. Okay, so whiskey is the cheapest and best painkiller known to man. Ha! That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna, if it doesn't hit up at, if he doesn't get mad at 15 minutes, we're just gonna go to bed anyways. Well, we hit the 15 minutes and nothing happened. He didn't come back, so we're just gonna go to sleep. What's up, Winston Mars? We're playing King's Quest 3, bud. Oh, see, that's when he would have came back. He'd have came back at 17 minutes. Maybe 17 and a half minutes? Maybe 18 minutes? This guy's getting ready to come back. The wizard's getting ready to come back from doing his journey. Oh, yeah, no. Let's see what happens here. I'm not sure what the game's doing here. Seems like it's giving us a lot of time before the damn wizard comes back. Holy moly, man, it's... We gotta wait for the damn wizard to come back. Where you at, wizard? The whole point, like the first part of the game, is we gotta fuck up this wizard. So we can get this timer off of here. At 20 minutes he's gonna come get mad at us? Like, holy moly, what are we... Alright, here we go. I bet it's at 20. I bet it's at 20 minutes. What the balls? I sleep again?
You see an evil sneer.
I am hungry.
Oh, okay. Whatevs. I just had to, like, walk into another room. He wasn't going to come into my bedroom, I guess.
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
Yeah, he'll fuck me up if I don't feed him quick. Let's give him that bread. Here you go, fool.
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
You are
What's up,
not.
kitty?
You are not. The despicable cat slips. You are not. Leaving. The despicable cats. Leaving handprints around would undo.
What's going on there?
Dropping to. Nimbly, you grab the nasty
There we
cat
go.
by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Get it?
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here to the... Ooh, we need to slow this down. It's kind of unnatural. Gotcha, pussy. Because we got the cat. What else did you think I meant?
The oak cabinet has... You try...
Oh, yeah. Gotta use the key.
You unlock the... It's the whip. Inside, you take it with you. The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
Okay. So, combo! Let's see, I think... So what we want to do is we want to look at our book.
You feel... The rest...
Alright, so here's what we're gonna... Here's what we're gonna do. Skadoosh. Okay, so we have this one. Then we have this one. This one. This one. This one. Okay, so we have this one. This one. This,
You should.
This one. This one. This one. I think I'm understanding what's going on here. This is that, 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 and then that.
You should.
I don't fucking know.
This is the. We have to put in all of them? That's probably what I'm screwing up here. Dumbass. You quickly pull the.
The fuck?
You quick.
There we go.
Atop the oak table are a large leather-bound book, a mortar and pestle, a little brazier holding charcoal, a flint, measuring cups, beakers, flasks, and stirrers.
It's very
You
cool.
take a closer look at the wizard's work table.
It's very cool. The lazy capybara. Yeah. It's AGDI AGD Interactive, or AGDI is this company. My YouTube's the same as my Twitch, is Duke Money 63, but you can actually see that I went through and played King's Quest 1 and 2 this last week, and now I'm playing King's Quest 3. They also have Quest for Glory 2 and a couple other games, I think. It is so cool. I was gonna play like the old EGA and SCI versions of the game, but when I was looking through like walkthroughs and stuff to help me, I found a VGA, and I was like, I don't think there was VGA of these original games. Sure enough, AGDI remade them, and it's pretty awesome. So it's pretty cool. I dig on it. Brings back some really good memories from like 25 years ago. But
The
we gotta go
shelves
get
are
some
filled
stuff
with
here.
most of the bottle.
Let's see here.
Numerous items are strewn.
Wait a second.
Covered with gold. You eagerly thumb through page. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you know. You treat the old book with great care. As you
Yeah,
can tell,
it's
it
so
contains
cool
recipes for some very old and powerful
old
magic
stuff.
spells. Your hands shake as you realize this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Manannan.
So basically, we know all the things there that we need to get. We already have a bunch of the items.
You're not really, though you're not. It's locked. Most of the bottles are Most of the bottle.
What's the deal here?
The shelf. The shelf. Numerous numerous. Though you're. The shelves hold. You're not really into. Though you're not a wizard, you know better. Though.
Huh. See, I
The
gotta get
shell.
closer to this
Most
shit?
of the. There is nothing that. You pick up the bottle
Oh,
labeled
there we go.
saffron
Okay, it
and
was-
take it with you.
It was just the certain shit. that
You
we
pick up the
needed to get
bottle
here.
labeled toadstool powder and take it with you.
Okay, and...
Most of the You pick up the bottle labeled ground fish scales and take it with you. You pick up the bottle. You see it. You pick up the empty flask and take it with you.
Okay, I think that's everything that we need there. Yeah, like everything else is. Okay, cool. So,
You look at
fly like an eagle or a fly. Is basically what we're gonna do here. So, put 1 pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence. Pinch of saffron. Okay.
the cream inside the jar. You see the saffron.
Okay, saffron is there. The rose shit. What was it? It was like a purple. This thing maybe.
The little vial of.
There we go. Okay. So we should be able to take the saffron and put it in.
You add a pinch of saffron to the vial marked rose petal essence.
There we go. Okay. Put 1 pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence. Recite the following. Okay.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the flying like an eagle or a fly incantation.
Spirits of air, cloud and breeze, lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
Through the sky. Okay, now we have to wave a magic wand over the jar of essence. So let's find our magic wand, which I think is this.
The magic.
Yeah. Okay, magic wand should now go over. That's the empty flask. This one right here.
You wave the magic wand
There we
over
go.
the vial of rose petal essence.
Okay, so we got the eagle or a fly we got taken care of. So now we'll go back into the book. And we needed to do, let's see, brewing a storm. Put 1 cup of ocean water in a bowl. Okay. So let's
The
see.
warm porridge is in a
Whoops.
the metal cup.
Okay.
You pour the cup.
Okay. Light charcoal brazier. Okay.
A charcoal. You light the
Okay, so we light it. Brewing a storm. Oh, shit, balls. Go back here. Okay. Slowly heat bowl. Do not boil, then remove. Okay, so slowly heat bowl.
You place the bowl of oat. You remove the bowl.
Before it starts to boil. Okay. Then remove. Put 1 spoonful of mud in the bowl. Okay, so we get the... I think this
The
is our mud.
spoonful.
Mother...
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Like, I used the wrong hand icon on the deal. That's funny. All right, let's try it again. Whoops. It was brewing a storm. Okay, put 1 cup of ocean water in a bowl. Ocean water's here in a bowl.
You pour.
Light the charcoal brazier.
You light.
Put that
You
on
place
there.
the. You remove the.
Okay, and then it was a spoonful of mud in the bowl. So spoonful of mud in the bowl.
You add a spoon.
Okay. Add 1 pinch of toadstool powder to the bowl. Okay, so we got some of the toadstool powder.
You're carrying a. You're carrying.
Sand and soil.
Within the glass container, you see the
Scales.
cream-colored.
Toadstool powder. Okay, so toadstool powder to the bowl.
You add the toads. You save the empty.
Okay, empty jar. And it says blow into the hot brew. Blow into the hot brew?
You blow into the steaming bowl.
Okay, recite the spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Brewing a Storm incantation.
From nature, I now call on thee, the power of the land and sea. When brew is stirred, all should be warned, the might of the approaching storm.
We have magic wand over the brew. Okay.
You wave the magic.
Over the brew. Pour the storm brew into a jar. Okay, so this is the storm brew right here. And we're going to pour it into an empty jar.
You carefully put the charcoal brew.
Okay, cool. So we have the storm. Got that stone. Goddamn stone. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we gotta go put back the magic wand now. The fucking cat.
Seems like black cats really bring bad luck.
What a little bitch. Cat fuck me up. Alright. I love Sierra games so much. Alright.
You quick.
Sweet. Okay. So put that back where it was. And then we need to put... Okay, get the key to get in here.
You unlock the.
Now we're gonna put the wand back so we don't die.
You carefully.
And close the door.
The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
Okay. Back in the cabinet on the left. Okay. Time to go to the forest.
You pull. You feel a.
Okay.
This is just a simple. It's just an empty container. You fill the flask with ocean water. The eagle's tail feather makes you... The chicken...
Okay, eagle's tail feather we should use on the... No, damn it.
There is ocean to the east, as far as the eye can see. Perhaps you should turn back while you still can.
Hasta luego. El Spidero. I don't know how you say spider in Spanish. Alright.
The only life left in this cave is a lone mandrake root.
Let's get it.
The strange woman stands before you expectantly. Her ageless face is tranquil, but there's faint urgency behind her gaze.
Excuse me.
Welcome, young one.
I saw you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Neither dreaming nor awake. Yet it was I you saw.
Whoa.
Who are you?
You may think of me as
You ain't no wizard, we ain't killing her.
Beyond that lies knowledge I cannot impart.
This is like a
better question for you to ask is, who am
like a summoner
I?
or something.
I do not
Like
understand.
an oracle.
Do you know your identity? Your ancestry? Your heritage?
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Manannan, and I have lived in Ludor all my life. As for my parents, I have never known them. Manannan told me that they died when I was very young.
Yes. Too young to remember. Too small to resist.
I don't understand.
A lie lurks in shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Whoa. Enlightenment.
Hello? Where am I?
These are but visions of light long faded. Observe what you may, but the time of influence has passed.
The child of the cradle stirs, as if the air has become too cold for him. You wonder if you could stand a closer look.
Manannan.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the father, it was Manannan.
I thank the Father for this timely gift.
No! I was that boy. Manannan abducted me. Everything he told me was a lie. I need to know more. Tell me.
Tell me.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
My name? Do I have a name? Other than the one Manannan gave me, I mean?
Your name is Alexander. Prince Alexander. You are heir to your father's throne.
My father is a king?
Yes, a very good and noble one. It may come to pass that you shall meet him.
Where do I come from?
You hail from the kingdom of Daventry. Once, it was a place of great beauty.
Great beauty!
Oldest is the magic that lies deep within that realm, and the earliest histories are connected to it. An important part is to play in great events to come. But this should not concern you. The land has suffered much in recent times, and must be healed.
Why must the land be healed?
Great misfortunes have plagued Daventry since the arrival of the three-headed dragon. Each year it demands a sacrifice in exchange for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
How may it be healed?
The power to do so can be found in a place once linked to the greater land. You will come to it in time, where your value shall be measured by the way you measure value.
Come again?
You will know when it is time to know.
Well, that's cryptic.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was a time when the king would have risked all to save another. Now, he has barely the spark of life within him. The years have been hard for the royal family. Grief has taken its toll, and the king has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, with the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse endures still.
Curse?
It is beyond what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
Who are my family?
You are the son of Graham and Valanice, and the twin brother of Rosella.
Rosella!
Who is in great peril.
The perils of Rosella. What's up, girl?
A sister. In peril, did you say?
The dragon came and took nest upon the highest summit. From there, it receives its dues. Maybe
Rosella!
its price is the highest yet.
Rosella.
Yes, she is to be the next sacrifice.
Shit! They're gonna kill her!
A seer sphere, if you're not mistaken.
Why are you helping me? How did you come to be here?
We have not the time to speak of such things, and I cannot further risk tainting the spectrum of destiny.
She said taint.
Manannan must be vanquished, so that you may leave this land in relative safety. With one less follower, Morgailen's hope may not shroud all in the dark times to come.
To the pit.
Morgailen? Cloak? I'm afraid I do not comprehend.
Nor is it important for you to. Know only that your concern lies with the safety of your sister and returning to your homeland of Daventry. That is all I can tell you.
Your breath illuminates.
Go
Alright,
now,
peace out,
Prince
girl.
Alexander.
Good chat.
Deal with your enslaver, and venture forth to aid your family at a time they need you most.
Thank you, Oracle.
Oracle finito. Bow, bow.
The cactus sign. You can't. This cactus is. Cacti are common and Cacti are...
Sweet. Got some cacti.
A snake has shed its skin and left it in the deserts. You retrieve the dried snake skin.
Got us some snake skin.
An ancient door has been set into the...
This is a door.
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
A perfectly smooth, unique...
Who comes to my den?
Just a man.
Man? I have known many called man. All wretched.
Uh-oh.
All deceitful.
Uh-oh.
Now, all stone.
Uh-oh. Fucking eerie, yo.
As a man, you are not capable of honesty.
Well, this is just racist.
But I am.
As a man, you exist only to break a woman's heart. Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
Alright, I'm about to fuck you up.
If you would look upon me, foolish boy, then reveal your true self.
How?
Hear me in earnest, and respond in kind. A blind man asks you to describe the sunset. A poor girl offers to sell you a rotten apple from her basket. A harem slave asks for help. Her master will beat her once he learns of her escape. She offers her services. An old man who reeks of the world's worst stenches asks for shelter.
The furthest in from your house.
After many years of correspondence with a lady,
Ooh, a lady.
you propose. Upon meeting her in person,
Catfished.
she is far less attractive than she described.
'15th engagement.
You are not repelled by me,
I mean, bitch, you ain't hot.
are not transformed. The enchantment is broken. Forgive me. I have been too hasty in appraising you. It would seem that I possess something of the hard-heartedness I accused you of having.
Considering my predecessors, I think your opinion was understandable.
How can I thank you?
A perfectly smooth...
Please, there must be...
If it would please you, I would have this unique stone.
It would. Though I am loath to ask, I would have you first do a favor for me.
Certainly,
I have all but forgotten my own appearance, and I should dare not enter the town again until I am made more gentle to the eye.
Assuredly, you would make not even the most dazzling sunrise more attractive to the senses.
I thank thee for the compliment. However, I still desire a means to appraise myself. I have none, for once transformed into a gorgon, all were destroyed in my terrible rage. Bring me a looking glass, and I will gladly grant you the stone.
I will do as you ask, my lady.
Hurry up, man. Everything's yeller. Okay, let's get her the dang looking glass. Can I just give it to her like this? Or will I fall in the damn... in the pit?
I am most grateful to you.
Thank you.
You take
We got to get going. We gotta get back to the castle, like now.
Farewell, my lady.
Farewell, good sir. Yet before we... Whatever wretched life you have thus far lived, I feel a great change encroaching upon you soon. For good or ill,
I thank you, my lady.
Bear a price. I got a bear for you. Alright.
you pull.
Magic map.
You
House.
feel a
Go. Go, go, go. Time to go, time to go. Gotta go, go, go. Gotta go, go, go. We better hurry our butts. Oh, man. Oh. Holy moly. Holy smokes, we cut that close, huh?
Manannan eyes you with a snaggletooth
Snaggletooth sneer.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Give me some food. Alright, fool. He's like, I need food, give me food. Give me food or I'll fuck you up.
Manannan is impatiently waiting for his...
Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me. There we go. Gave him the fruit. Let's go to sleep.
I have decided to...
Alright, get the fuck out. Don't come around here no more. Like Tom Petty said. Don't come around here no more. Don't come around here no more. Alright. So. We get to go downstairs. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. You can just click in the room and he just walks, he just like paths all the way there. I do dig on that. They did a good job. This AGD Interactive they did freaking awesome.
You unlock... Inside... You take...
Might as well just leave the damn door open.
You quickly...
Know what I mean? Let's go cast some Spelliosos. Okay, sand to a glass flask filled with seawater. Okay, so let's go find the sand. Okay.
You're carrying.
Okay, sand. Should go into the flask with seawater. This is our flask.
You add
of
a hand.
Okay. Place 1 handful of fertile soil to the flask. Okay, so let's go get our soil. This is our soil right here. To the flask.
You add a.
Shake the flask to mix the contents thoroughly. I can do that.
You shake.
Wave a magic wand over the flask. I can do that.
You wave the.
And then recite the spell.
With trepidation, you prepare.
Earth bearing fruit from one's toiling hands, with patience of timeless, swift sifting sands, swirl through endurance, soaked salty with seas, permit me to please all musically.
You feel the contents of the flask.
Sweet! Okay, so time for creatures, understanding the creatures. So this is... Okay, right here. Pour 1 thimbleful of dew into a bowl. Okay, so... Thimbleful of dew into a bowl.
You add the
Place 1 tuft of fur from any animal into the bowl. Okay, so the tuft of fur should be here.
This is. You hold a small bowl.
Okay. Boom, boom.
You add.
So cat. Rounded spoonful of ground fish scales. Okay, so the ground fish scales.
The dirty brown storm brew sloshes the nightshade within the glass container.
There we go. Okay, so we want 1 of fish scales to that. Okay, so we're gonna take this to that.
You measure 1.
Place 1 dried reptile skin into the bowl. Okay, so we can find the snaky snakes. Snake skin should be this.
The dry.
Okay.
You add the snakes.
Okay. Drop 1 small feather from any bird into the bowl. Okay, so we can get the chicken feather.
The chicken.
Okay.
You add.
And then mix bowls contents with your hands until they become doughy.
You mix the bowls.
And then we recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare.
Fur of beast and reptile skin, with scale and feather 2 thrown in, grant me sense to comprehend animals of water, earth, and wind.
Okay, now we will wave our wand.
You wave the.
And
You carefully divide the mixture into 2 pieces and place the dough pieces in your ears. You will now be able to understand the speech of the animals, birds, and fish. You will not, however, be able to speak to them. The spell will last as long as the dough is in your ears.
hell yeah, we got that dough. We got that dough. Okay. Oh, yeah. Dipshit. Oh, fuck you, kitty cat. Go spend the night outside. Okay.
You quit.
Okay, and magic wand goes in there. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
You care.
Kitty, kitty.
The cat.
Kitty, kitty. Fuck you, kitty. Gonna spend the night. Alright.
You pull out.
Go to the harbor.
You feel a. You peer into the...
What'll it be for you, sir? A good pull of ale, or you rather a dram of rum?
The barrels contain a fair quantity of rum.
You need to keep a clear head.
What do you sell?
For you, I'd sell more than this here tavern offers. But me husband won't be What's that?
Drinks.
Oh,
Somehow you doubt you could...
this place can sell you the finest liquor the land has to offer.
Anything else?
What else is there?
Kenzie Louie.
Ale and rum, of course.
What's up, Camping Carl?
You're a cutie, you know.
Kenzie Louie's the bar wench here. What you up to, Camping Carl? How was your stream earlier, man? I never really asked.
Ow.
I don't think. What did he say? What the fuck did he just say? What did you just say to me? What did you just say? He fucking said something. Gotta go to bed class. Right on, dude. Well, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Damn, he was saying something. Whatevs. Alright.
The dirty brown storm... The nightshade juice. Toad spittle... The jar is filled with liquid... The fish must have been on dry land for a
Oh, yeah, that's
The
right.
little vial of magic essence has a delicate, sweet aroma.
Yeah, that was the bad internet or whatever you said. Ugh. Okay. On the magic potion?
It's not wise. It's not...
Well, what was the magic potion, though? This.
It's not... It's not... The jar is filled with... The nightshade... The dirty brown... Toad... The little vial of magic essence. It's not why. It's not... You don't think you can... It's not... It's not... It's not... It's not... Combining these items... It's... It's... Combining... It's not... It's... Combine... It... Toad spit. The jar is filled with... The nightshade juice sloshes around inside the glass jar. The dirty brown... The little vial of magic essence. It's not... It... You don't... It's not... Picking off its...
Ah, there we go.
Picking...
No!
You should pick another place to change back. You don't... You overhear
Squirmed just like a pig. And that rope you rigged inside that big oak tree works great. Now nobody here will find our hideout. Why, I'll bet even that wizard.
Let me find something here. I knew it. I knew it.
Your spell is wearing off. You bend down and look in. You feel around inside. You pull it and... You've reached the porch of a shack built in the branches of the oak tree. You'd better be careful. Whoever dwells beyond that doorway may not take kindly to unexpected visitors.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Dang, you just...
Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in.
Messed me up. Alright, fly wings.
It's not...
To the magic essence again.
So ends my fun.
Your spell... Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in.
So ends my...
Your... Perhaps you shouldn't just...
Kind of feel like maybe we just have to wait till that guy's not there?
So end...
Your... Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in. Better not.
What's going on here?
The rope lap.
Should we go down and then come back up? Maybe? Ooh. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Maybe the guy will just get up and leave. Maybe he won't just leave.
Your spell... Perhaps you shouldn't just barge in. A rough opening in the plank serves as the doorway to this ramshackle. A rough opening in the plank serves as the door. The thick leaves of the thick. A rough opening in the plank serves. A rough opening.
Huh. kind of weird.
So ends
Your Perhaps you shouldn't just bar. A rough opening in the plank serves as a rough opening in the.
This is kind of annoying, actually, huh?
A rough opening in the plank serves as the doorway to this ramshackle. A rough opening in the plank.
You're supposed to fall asleep. Oh, you know what? I got it. I got it. Then you go upstairs and you look and you wait to see if he's sleeping. Then you go back down and you go back and forth. Okay, we got this.
A rough opening in the planks serves as.
Figure sleeping in a chair. Go to sleep, little bitch. Okay. Here, wings, essence. Fly on in there. Fly on in there.
You have entered the treehouse. Asleep.
So ends
your.
That's fine. Get that purse.
You very care.
Peace out.
Perhaps you shouldn't just.
Get it. What was I supposed to do there? You know what I mean? Was I supposed to fucking fly in and fly out?
You have entered.
So
your.
You very.
Fly in and fly out. Okay.
So ends
your.
Alright. Okay, we figured it out. Whoops. Got money. Got money. We got that money, honey. We got that money.
You pull. You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Good day to you, young man.
I'd like to purchase.
Certainly.
Salt.
You count out 4.
Salt. Pouch.
You count out.
Lard.
You count out.
Fish oil.
You count.
Okay, we're good.
What'll it be for you, sir? A good...
A drama rum, you
Can
know.
I help you there?
Just wondering where this instrument came from.
Young man used to come in here a long time ago. About your age, according to me daddy. Had that thing he liked to play. Seemed to make him happy.
The loot made this young man happy?
Nah, he ain't done it for the money. Just liked to play is all. You know, entertain the customers.
Who was he?
Don't rightly remember. I was only a wee mite then. Think he lived with the wizard, though I might be mistaken.
Why does the loot now hang on the wall?
One day the young man stopped coming over. Daddy found the instrument lying just outside. Said it was real weird how the air around it smelt all smoky, though there weren't no fire about. Anyway, he put it on the wall, in case the man should come back for it.
Do you think he will?
Hard to say. No one's seen him in years.
Okay, well now we have to use the magical
The
essence.
jar is fit.
Boom.
You start to feel creative, inspired.
Uh-oh. What was that? Let's play it, baby.
The barmaid looks like she can handle anything from rowdy patrons to sneaky thieves. Better not press.
Let's play it. Let's go.
May I borrow?
You one of them? A lot of man who...
Indeed, I'd very...
Of course you can.
Thank...
If you agree.
Alright, well, let's go. Let's play the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I'm ready to play.
Wonderful.
Very peaceful.
When you look
Oh God, I'm gonna sing.
me, you see only stone, but the soul left within me's my own. Touch me with song, my pain is gone.
That sure was the best performance I've heard.
When was the last one?
There wasn't a last one. That was the first performance I've ever heard. My daddy told me all about the last boy who played here.
When was that?
About 17 years ago. Anyhow, you played so well just now. I see no reason not to let you have the thing.
Thank you.
There we go. Time to GTFO. Let's make it a magic map.
You feel as
Days, they're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man, little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
Greetings. That's an interesting poem.
Thank you. I wrote it myself. It's not finished though.
What is it about?
It speaks of a young man longing for a better life.
Naturally.
Just as I long for the seductive murmur of an audience anticipating my every word. Say, are you busy?
Fairly. Have you always wanted to be a poet?
No. Before I left my hometown to cross the vast desert to this land, I wanted to be a dancer.
What happened?
I was excommunicated by a populace immune to talent.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No matter. Soon after, I heard the muse call.
The muse call.
Bound to her beckoning, she has led me here.
Have you finished your composition?
Not yet. There's something missing, though I can't put my finger on it. What do you think?
Well, the words have
lyrical? Pain.
It's a water.
Perhaps this will.
This is it! My aunt! Dawn, it's time to go. The journey's long, my pace won't slow. I'll prove that I have not been beat. There's nothing here, so on my feet, the future's waiting.
It's a pity you didn't have any talent potion left to give him.
Give him some of that talent potion. Poet, wouldn't you know it? Alright.
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom. You peer into the empty pitcher. At the bottom, the word Vandalfmere has been etched.
Bandovmir.
You successfully fill the hole with water and thoroughly soak yourself in the process. The pitcher slips out of your hands and shatters at the bottom of the rock. The hole is filled with water. You take the glass bottle from the hole. The piece of parchment has a magical incantation written on one side. You realize this is a page from the sorcery of old. On the back of the spell page is a scribbled note. Where can I find a mandrake root? I fear this land is barren of this rare vegetable. I have learnt it favors darker places. Perhaps the cave. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You unlock. Inside, you take. You quick.
Excuse me.
This is.
Turn another into a cat.
You replay.
Okay. Mortar and pestle. Okay. So, mandrake root. Mandrake root there. Mortar and pestle. There
You
we
place
go.
the. You grind the.
Okay. Put mandrake root builder in a bowl. Okay.
You carefully.
Okay, and let's put that into the mixing bowl. Now, put 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl. 2 spoons of fish oil.
The dirty brown. Toad spittle. The little. The nightshade. The night. A strong fishy. You pour.
Put 1 small ball of cat hair in the bowl.
The fish must have been on dry land for a considerable amount. You're carrying. This is a plain. You eagerly. You tore.
You know what? Oh no. Okay. So I fucked that up.
The wad of dog.
I say let's turn him into a dog. Did that wrong.
You shouldn't try making.
Did that wrong. Okay, so poet, wouldn't you know it? Let me go up here.
The.
Okay, and then we look at the picture.
You.
Go grab the picture.
You. You take
that. We'll look at this.
the on the back. Where can I?
Okay, now we will do
You-
this. Magic
You
map,
feel-
back to the house. Then we're gonna go try and grab some more cat hair, because I should have put the dog hair in the earlier essence or whatever. So we gotta try and get the cat here again. Where you at, kitty? There you are.
Nimbly.
Ow! I'll get.
You managed to pluck some fur.
Stupid cat.
Okay, so now we can go in here. We're gonna try this again.
You unlock. You take. You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
Okay, let's do cat spell. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, go to the end, go to here, there we go. Mandrake roots.
You play.
Root in the mortar and pestle, grind it up, take the shit from there, put it, was to put it in mixing bowl.
You care. You can't.
Okay. There you go. So grind it up. 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl. Fish oil was down here.
You pour.
It says put a small bowl of cat hair. There we go. Come on now. Okay, cat hair.
You place.
There. Stir the mixture with a spoon. Dough will be oily. Stir it with a spoon.
You care.
Okay. Put the dough on the table. Okay. Let's see.
You dump the.
Cookie. Let harden on table.
You shape. It hardened. With trepidation.
Root of mandrake and fish oil with cat hair over which I toil to make a meal worse than the rack from this deceiving little snack.
You wave them. You have just created a cookie that. The porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. You quit. You carefully replace the magic wand exactly as you found it. The cat.
Bananan?
I am hungry.
Excuse me.
Manannan is impatiently waiting.
Get fucked!
You watch, barely able to control a smile from spreading over your face. The wizard chokes on his little snack and clutches his throat. He seems to be turning a somewhat bluish color. As the wizard manages to swallow the tainted, once-hidden cookie, he greedily gulps the remainder of the porridge. You watch, hoping for a sign that the spell will begin its work, but it seems the wizard is unaffected.
Something is wrong. I feel strange.
Really? Maybe you should curl up. Have a cat nap.
What was in that porridge? A cookie?
Ah, the cookie. You know, that reminds me of a poem. Root of mandrake and fish oil, with cat hair over which I toil.
My spell!
Oh, you know that one.
You!
Yes?
You won't get away with this. You'll be sorry, Gwydion.
My name is Alexander.
Furry and furious, you've had enough to.
You won't look so clever once you've been shrunk down to size.
Aw, kitty. Alright, cool. About midnight, I should probably go to bed. Been playing for almost 2 hours here on this. We did a few hours of Fallout 76 earlier. It's probably about bedtime. I want to keep somewhat of a normal schedule, even though I am not really working this week. I'm on call. You never know. So, I don't want to be too tired. Let's go, I don't think anyone's actually here, so we're not going to raid nobody. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. That's King's Quest 3. We just got Manannan turned into a cat. So, have a good one. We'll see you guys later. Bye.